We hope you enjoy Bad Omens or The Insane, Unfortunate Ravings of a Mad Chicken by Rachel Lawson. The day began like most others. Blake Alexander yawned as he got ready for work at Charing Cross Hospital, where he was the coroner in charge of the morgue. His wife was on holiday without him in America, so it would be lonely at work. He heard the doorbell and dashed to answer the door. He found at it a slightly nervous man, a postman. "Hello," Blake said, wondering why he was nervous. "Here is a letter for you, sir," said the postman. "Please don't take my life, yet I have some paperwork to do. It's my will." Blake laughed. "You're all right, man. I don't take the living," said Blake. "I need a signature for the letter," the postman said. Blake signed for the letter and took it inside to read. To Blake's surprise, it wasn't addressed to him. It must be a prank, he thought. His mobile phone rang and still, he thought nothing odd was happening. He answered it. "That's the best joke yet. Was it you who thought it up?" said Lance, his son laughing down the line. "What?" Blake asked. "Sending a letter to me via registered post addressed to the Antichrist," Lance laughed. "Strange I got one to death," said Blake. "I thought it was a work prankster." Blake opened the envelope. "What does your letter say?" asked Blake. "To the Antichrist, come to Armageddon needed to end the worlds," Lance said. "Mine is the same except for it asks death to go there, Lance. This is suspicious," said Blake. A moment later, something decidedly odd happened. Out of thin air appeared a man in the closed house. "Blake, hi, I tried to call you, but you were on the phone," the man said. "Max." "Hi, something weird is going on apparently. Lance is the Antichrist and I am death." Blake laughed. No truth stretched there. "I'm the king of the Grim Reapers, and that is practically death anyway." "But him the Antichrist, really," Blake said. "He's mad, but not evil." "Well, at least you weren't called Pestilence or a harlot," said Max shortly. "What?" snapped Blake, shocked. "Astra is very upset they called her a harlot," said Max. "And you were called Pestilence and were told to go to Armageddon," Blake said. "Yes, wonder who else got letters," said Max. "Who knows? Could be anyone who sent it to anyone they don't like much," Blake said. "Any idea where they want us to go?" asked Max. "The Mount of Megiddo," Blake said. "What? Where is that?" Max said. "The Middle East, near Israel," said Lance, materializing. "Hey, I'm not going there. They won't let us come home for years," said Max. "Who says?" "I went there last week," Lance said. "Just the Australian politicians? They want to ban people going there and coming back as soon as they leave," said Max. "It's to stop people who want to go on holy war," said Blake. "Why did they let you back in the country?" Max asked. "He was on Reaper business," said Blake. "We aren't going anywhere." "Then what are we going to do then?" Lance asked. "Not sure," Blake said sadly. Max's phone rang. He answered it. "Astra, hi. Now slow down." "What? You said what?" "Alexa, turn on TV," Max said. Blake's TV turned on and a voice chirped back, "Okay." "Look, Astra told me to turn on the TV," said Max. "Yes, aliens are out there, and they are at the White House pledging friendship. The president greeted their leader," said the TV. On the TV was President Trump shaking hands with a gray X-Zeration alien. "I can't believe it," Max said. "I welcome our interstellar neighbors to our world and welcome them in friendship," the president said. "And people think he's the Antichrist," said Lance. "They said they would never reveal themselves to the world. This isn't right," Blake said. "What about the ones who asked you to take them to your leader?" said Lance. "It was nothing official." "But this is," Blake said. "Why am I here?" "I was told to come here. Where is the emperor of this system? Who is this human?" the leader of the Greys said in their language on the TV. Max, Blake, and Lance laughed. They spoke X-Zeration fluently. Blake was the emperor the Grey spoke of. "It is thought this is a greeting to the president," the TV said. "It's an insider," said Blake. "How do you know?" asked Max. "Only we knew of them and us," said Blake. "I'll see a man who knows everything." Alexa read Good Omens. A man sitting in a chair in front of a glowing pond of water holding a Kindle Fire device said. Aziraphale looked down at his feet and swore for the second time in 5 minutes, read the Kindle device. "That needs a charger," Blake said, appearing. "What do I need a charger for?" the man said. "Oh, fuck," the device said moments later, and the battery died. Although such language was abhorrent to the two men, they did see a certain amount of irony in such last words. Blake feels sorry for the man, his other son, Tempest. Blake said, Abracadabra. It's charged. Like a conjurer, Blake zapped the device and it blew up. Oops, wrong voltage, Blake said. Dad. Now I won't find out what happened, Tempest said. How did that work? Asked Blake. Don't know, I bought it off eBay. Now, I won't know if Armageddon happened or not. I am here to stop it from happening, Blake added. What do you mean stop Armageddon? Tempest asked. Just that the dead are rising. Apparently, Max, Lance Astra, and I have something to do with it. We got letters calling us to the Middle East. Oh, and the X-Serations want to be friends with Trump. They also wonder who he is. My letter was addressed to Death. Lance was amused by he's supposed to be the Antichrist. Max is Pestilence. Astra was insulted. Hers was addressed to the Harlot. We don't know who sent them to us, Blake explained. The gate of the underworld had been stuck open since he saw the aliens on TV. This was the man who'd know what was its genesis. Not because he was omnipresent. It was because of the pool of water which showed events in time. Oh, I see now, Tempest said, and readied the pool of time for the job. I see it now, look, said Tempest, pointing at the pool. What is the masked chicken doing with that? It is the Book of Fate. It has the power to change reality, Blake said. How did he get it? I'll look, said Tempest. They saw him walking in a park and seeing and picking up the book. In his hand was an open book, Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. I'm reading that too, said Tempest. I see he is writing his version of it in real life, said Blake. He may not know he is bringing on the end of time, said Tempest. To fix it, you need to send me back to the time he finds it, said Blake. All right, said Tempest, the timekeeper, Lord of Time. That door will take you to him. Blake walked through the door and appeared out of a portal there. Hello, Blake. How are you doing? Said the masked chicken. Give me that, you idiot. It is not your book, Blake snapped, grabbing the book from the chicken with an almost rude attitude. Hey, what's with the attitude, my friend? Asked the chicken, shocked. You started the apocalypse. And Astra is no harlot. This is the Enchantress's book, not yours, said Blake. Go read your book if you want an apocalypse, added Blake, walking back into the portal. What a strange man, said the chicken. The next thing Blake saw was the halls of Time and Tempest sitting in his chair. Take the next door to see the Enchantress, Tempest said. Okay, Blake said and took it. He saw a teenage girl who was crying in a library alone. She was Lance's daughter, the Enchantress Christine. Hey now, Chrissy, the apocalypse is over. Here's your book, said Blake to his granddaughter, giving her the book she had lost. She hugged him. Thanks, Granddad. I was really worried it would fall into the wrong hands. I lost it, Christine said. Be more careful. It's a powerful book. It fell into bad hands, but it's back now where it belongs, Blake said.